Hello, we're back with Twirling Wings. Ah. Okay, wings, twirling. This attack is for a straight arm choke from behind. We were to discuss the nature of the attack. People say, well, how are you going to know if it's straight armed or if it's bent armed? Well, if someone with this attack, we're presuming that I'm here and the attacker is trying to ram my face and pushing me forward to ram me into a wall. That's how I know. Because circling wing, which is the other choke from behind, arms bent, circling wing will also work if someone's just standing there like this. It will work just the same. However, twirling wing will not work if the person's arms are bent. So if they're trying to take your head and ram it straight face first into a wall for some reason, that's a way that you could know that their arms are very likely straight. And you can then turn the tables on them. So just to show what we're doing, we're going to pretend there's a wall here. He's trying to ram me into it. So I'm going to be stepping, turn elbow, check, turn elbow with a check and a cross out. A couple things we want to do for this one is one, we want to turn the uke, and we want to, again, seal the breath like we talked about in some of the other techniques. We want to hit, a little closer please, we want to turn him one way, elbow the outside here, thus exposing this area, and then as we step in, elbow the other side because he is no longer guarding, he is now balancing because he's been knocked off balance. So we want to bounce, bounce, and hit both sides of where that diaphragm sits so we can really hit him. That's an interesting thing about those two spots, and you can play with them yourself to figure out where it is, or with an uke. Here and here, if the person is guarded, you can hit there, and it's really not too painful. But once someone is out of balance and you hit it, and they're going, whoa, you can hit the same spot, and it hurts a whole lot more. It's really amazing how that works. So, twirling wings, he's got his choke coming, and he's pushing forward. So I'm going to know that he's pushing me forward. So here's the wall. Oh my gosh, he's pushing me forward. Take your left foot. You want to drop down just a little bit. Step straight back. You can just slide along the ground. The goal is to go between his legs. If you're worried about stepping on someone's foot, I've seen some people that go around on these techniques because I don't want to step on the person's foot. If you were sliding your foot on the ground, you're going to know where they are. Right here, I can feel the leg check. Let's move over this way a little bit so we're in the frame. I can see him, I can feel him as I'm stepping here. And I don't have to fully step into it yet. He's driving me forward, so I'm stepping. All I need to do is touch back, like I'm flying. I can step, and I say, haha, here's where it is. Here's where he is. I can feel him. If I move my leg, I can feel him there. So from there, I know I'm going to take my left arm, because I put my left foot back. It does work the same if you do it on the other side. I'm going to make in it like, yay, yay, go team. A firm fist, firm L shape with my hand. I'm going to turn, catching his fingers, and I want to catch him with my outward block on above his elbow. From there, I'm not going to smack it. I'm going to push, turning his body, and I'm going to do a forward bow, dropping into an elbow where I have torque. I'm going to turn it in with a twist, check, here. Then I'm going to start with palm up, and I'm going to rotate my elbow, just like we do on other elbows. Rotate it, striking him here, using my left knee into his left knee for a check. So we're going to try on the other side so you can see. He's coming forward, he's pushing. I'm going to step, I'm going to drop my weight, and I'm going to step. It's almost a close snail stance, but I'm going to be reaching my foot back a little farther to find it. I go, okay, here he is. I know where he is. So I'm going to put my arm up here. It needs to be above or farther up the elbow, closer to his shoulder, and I'm going to push. If you try and hit, it's not going to work. So it's a rolling and push. You want him to turn. That is the goal. And you're checking off, obviously you're checking off his width, you're checking off his height. You will be checking off his depth. He's no longer pushing towards you, so you have that checked off. As you rotate in, striking here, and again, rotating that elbow in. Very important that the check here, because this elbow could hit me right in the face. This technique is a lot about checking, and it's about gauging. This is one of those techniques where you can go, or we like to say, I can do this one in the dark. If my eyes are closed and it's dark, I still know where he is. I can still rotate and turn, and I know I'm going to find him. Because even with my eyes closed, his body's still in the same spot it was before. That's the beautiful thing about it. This one is Twirling Wings.